So Case Hatch, we tried to, Merlin dinged up a little bit, knocked the wind knocked out of him during the second quarter, and he was getting mad at me because we wouldn't let him go back in for a second and wanted to catch his breath to make sure he was okay, because I thought we were playing pretty good at that point, and we needed to get those guys reps. Where Case struggled, now Case I think he ended up with, in the second half where he's got the majority of his reps, I think he was 18 in that final quarter. The pursuit angles is what he needs to work on the most, because he's a physical, I mean, on the 40-yard play, he is 2 inches from getting causing a sack fumble. He did a nice job coming around the corner, and he's got some really good, I mean, he's a physical, he can run fast. And what we're working on right now, know your disadvantage. Right now his disadvantage is in space, but where you can correct that is taking the right angle. So I'm going to sign him up for a geometry class so he can figure all that stuff out in class at the same time, getting better at football in school at the same time. So he take the right angle to get those guys down. He missed a couple of them because of that. But I can't say enough about his effort, and still, a kid coming off a mission, he's probably a year and a half ahead of where he should barely be getting back into football shape, and he's playing in Division I football games. So give him a lot of credit for, one, following his faith and being a believer and going through that whole process, and two, being able to maintain that and start football from day one and be successful. And he's got a bright future here. He's becoming one of the linebackers that we can go to.
Get back to Case real quick. When he first came here, you weren't expecting him to
Nope.
be able to play.
I was not expecting Case to be able to play, not as a freshman. When you looked at his physique, you thought, holy cow, who's this kid? Because he obviously had the 2 years to mature from high school. He did a great job working out. I told him, I said, man, I hope you didn't rob the LDS Church of their mission, because, you know, there's people looking down on you that'll punish you for that. So he did a great job in both learning from his mission. I mean, I ask him questions all the time about that stuff because I find it very fascinating and I want to know all that stuff. And so what he did, I can't give the kid enough credit. It's amazing. Good for him. Good for him. I'm excited to see him continue to grow. He's one of those kids that could very easily potentially earn a scholarship, especially since you got the new rule in the NCAA. If they're in your program for a year and they've proven they can play, you can put them on scholarship and it doesn't count against your initial 25, and it goes to the 85 number, and we've got room there. So he's the perfect candidate. He's one of those, which is, can't say enough about him, and I hope he continues to get better. And I'll ask him how his geometry class is going, so we'll see how he plays better on Saturday. But any more questions?
Case Hatch do his mission.
In Florida, actually, he got lucky. He stayed in the States. He wasn't in a third world country that was really hard. I mean, now he was in a rough area, and he wasn't able to go to a gym. I mean, all this stuff was stuff that they self-made because they make him do that. They don't get to live with luxuries, and so now he was still in the United States. He's fluent in Spanish, which is really cool. So good for him. I mean, I'm proud of him, and he keeps getting better week to week. He's got a little dyed hair right now, and every once in a while, man, that bleach is getting a little close to your brain. Let's go. Come on, quit making mistakes. So he's an awesome kid to be around, fun to be around, and like I said, I'm proud of him, and he keeps getting better week to week. He's gonna play in a great environment this week, and like Doug asked, I would have never expected him to play this year when he got here in January. So kudos to him.
So Miami or
Yes.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yep, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. It's easy day. That's all you got. Who else going up there? Awesome. It'll be fun. It'll be a great environment. So let's go up there. Go Sun Devils. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.